Sometime at the end of last year, I got an email from, can you see the hairy guy looking at his phone right there? That guy emailed me a song, and he emails me songs all the time, 75% of the time. But every now and again, he gives us one that was like, oh my gosh, that's killer. And that's what happened with our friends here in Half Alive. The song is called Still Feel. Did a little digging. They're from right down the road in Long Beach. And now they're here today at 98.7. Fellas, thank you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, absolutely. Can you give us kind of just quick background on the band if we were like reading the first paragraph of the Wikipedia page?
The band started as a 50-song project to just become a better songwriter. Brett joined me on that. We started sharing studio time. Jay joined afterwards to complete the trio and start the live stuff.
There had to be a moment where you were just like, oh, I feel like we have a thing. You know, was it when you were all three together? Was it in the middle of the songwriting project? At what point were you like, okay, wow, this is again, I just said it, but this is a thing that can be a thing. Is there a moment that sticks out in your head? It's like, this is clicking for us?
Yeah, I think just watching the songs evolve as we were working together. We would go work on lyrics and chords and different the songs, and then we kind of go rehearse. And as they kept becoming bigger and bigger, as we keep working on production and different arrangements, we realized this is going to be something that's be really fun. And we're excited to take the next step and go into the studio.
Still Feel, obviously, is the song that we've been messing around with. The big story of that song is the music video, which is certainly worth the watch. We'll put it underneath this video when you're watching it right there. Can you talk about how that video came about? What was all involved? It's very dancey. I would not have predicted. Well, I guess I would have predicted that it was a dancey song. No offense to you fellas, I wouldn't have predicted that you guys were quite the dancers that you were. Yeah, how did that work out?
I like that you pointed to our legs.
Well, yeah, that's what gets the majority of the action right there.
Yeah, I guess that video was mostly just inspired by I just wanted to do a music video with a bunch of dance. And so we had experimented with dance a little bit in the previous music video for Awake at Night. And Jay's brother, Jordan Johnson, and his collaborator, Aiden Carberry, have a dance collective now called Jaw. And so Jordan had helped me with the last video. And those are my favorite portions of the music video. So I was like, we should do this just for the entire thing, the next one, and just see how it goes. But a lot of work to do it. And it was a lot of friends that came together and put it all together.
I'm sure, yeah. Tell me about rehearsals for that, because it was no small task. If you watch the video, again, it's very seamless. It's made to look like it's one cut. I'm sure it's a couple of different cuts, but there are also extended takes in there, which meant a lot of hard work for you guys, nailing everything every single time. How much prep time did that take for you?
Rehearsals, probably about a week's worth. It was actually less than we thought, much less than we thought. But the day of was the most, because we just had 12 hours in that space to shoot everything.
So you just shot that in one day?
Uh-huh.
That's incredible. That's a big job.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So a week's worth of rehearsals. Is it still in your head? I'm not going to ask you to do this, but if I did ask you to go up there, do you feel like you could still crank out the majority of it, or do you think it's gone?
Absolutely not for me.
No dice.
I don't know about these guys, though.
Confident in it.
This band, relatively speaking to just bands in general, this band's still pretty new as far as its live presence is concerned. But you guys did just get back from a tour at the beginning of the year. How are the shows? What are you learning about yourselves kind of as a group as you're playing these shows? I'd love to hear all about it.
Yeah, the shows have been really great. Meeting all the fans and seeing how the music's really been connecting with the people, I think has been really special for us. Being like, these lyrics or how this song has affected each individual that we've been able to meet after the show has been one of my favorite moments on this tour for sure. It's just kind of instills in us the message of this band is actually being heard, and we want to keep diving deeper into that. So the next songs we're writing, I feel like we're just even more encouraged to keep going after that.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but we talk about the message of the band. Is there a specific message for this band, like something that you guys want to create either with these specific songs or at the live show every single time you go out?
Yeah.
What is it? Sorry, I got to hit you with a hard-hitting follow-up.
I think the message goes back to even the band name itself. Came from a film class that I was taking, studying psychology, and there's basically two, just a lot of psychologists agree on this two sides of yourself, one pulling you into life, one pulling you into death. And those sides are competing against each other for your soul, for your humanity. And so humanity ends up in a state of being half alive and choosing to go into the light or choosing to go into the darkness. And so we try to, in our songs, represent that tension and then present it to people in a way of like, because that's just something that we as people feel, but it's hard to put your finger on it. And so if we can say what it is and put words and put that into melody, then we can hopefully help lead people into the light instead of darkness.
That's such a good answer to that question. That's so much better than like Pearl Jam. They're like, we had an aunt named Pearl that had some jam, so we named it that. That's great. That's really, really cool. Absolutely. You guys are about to go to Europe. What are you most looking forward to about that trip? Have you been before? Have you played music over there before? What are you looking forward to?
Been before, not played music over there before. I don't know. I think I'm excited to be in a completely different culture. Because like we've been all around the States now, but it still feels like if everyone's speaking the same language, even when we were in Canada and they gave us like Canadian money, we were like, what? What is this? Because it's just different. So I'm more excited to be around like different languages and different cultures and stuff that's a lot different than here.
How long are you over there? And then what's the plan when you guys come back?
We're there for a week.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're in Paris, Berlin, and UK, England, London, and then afterwards we're going to jump into writing more songs. Yeah, just go after it.
Cool. Is there going to be an album at some point?
To be determined.
You know what that means? he gave me the look like, yes, there is. No, I can't talk about it. So why don't you just move on to another question, dude? Done. Yeah, absolutely. Troubadour tonight. You guys are from right down the road in Long Beach. In Long Beach, any specific significance for the Troubadour playing a show there, doing music there? Obviously, it's a very, very hallowed ground if you're a musician.
Yeah, extremely significant. I think we've all seen all our favorite artists at the Troubadour, and we're going to have a lot of family and friends coming out to our show, and we've just been on the road for the past 2 weeks, so we're really excited to bring this thing that's been honed and developed to an iconic venue as well as our family and friends.
Cool. You did Still Feel. You also did, now, it was a cover, but it was also a couple of covers. I caught Alicia Keys. I caught Ed Sheeran. Did I miss anything in there? That's amazing that you guys were able to weave that in there as well. Is that the first time you've done that, or have you been playing that at the shows?
We've been playing at the shows.
Cool.
We thought that was the best combo because some people that are like older than 25-ish know the Alicia Keys, but some of the youngins don't. So we're like, Ed Sheeran for them, and everyone. It's the big sing-along portion of the set. So
you're taking care of the whole demographic there. Absolutely, that's for you, Dad, and that's
it's a family
for your kid.
band.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely, fellas, congratulations. It feels like this is still very much the beginning for this band. Certainly, things are trending upward. We are in love with what we've heard so far. Excited to see the show tonight as well. Thanks for doing this. Is this the first time? Someone told me this is the first time you've done one of these like radio things.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell. Yeah. You guys pros. Seasoned vets. Absolutely. It's Half Alive, Alt 98.7. Again, thanks for being here, fellas.
Thank you so much.